Hi everyone, it's week 10 and this is Monday, your first day of maths for the week. This week we're going to do things slightly differently. We are going to be using a Jamboard for our lessons this week. If you don't have access to the Jamboard, then that's okay. You can print off or copy any of the files that are available, but the Jamboard would be a really great tool for you to use today. Okay, so the first part of our maths lesson, we're going to be focusing on time. And this is just a few activities for you to show us your understanding of time. And it's just covering the things that we've already done this term. All right, so let's get started. All right, number 1, place the hands on the clock to show when feeding time is. So to do this, we need to go and use the pen tool. And I like to use the thicker pen because I think that's a little bit easier for you to write with. So we can use our pen tool to make a time on our clock. Okay, you might like to use the arrows. If you're not happy with that, you can rub it out. And one more little trick is if you want to hold the shift key down and the pen tool, you can actually make a really nice straight line. So wherever you want it to go, you can make a straight line. Try that again. Okay, so you just got to make sure you hold down that shift key for that straight line to come about. And we can just rub it out using the rub out tool if we're not happy with it. All right, so what we need to do in this task is have a look at our tiger feeding time, and we need to place this on our analog clock. All right, number 2, what time is it on the clock below? So this is just a multiple choice. So again, you can use your pen tool. You might like to choose a different color this time, and you can give it a tick or a circle to tell us what time it is on the analog clock over here. All right, again, we can rub it out if we're not happy with our answers. Or if we make a mistake, we can always go back and fix it. It's no problem at all. All right, then number 3, we need to write the digital time below. So here's our digital clock. We need to use our analog clock to tell the time and place it onto our digital clock. All right, let's go to page 3. One of my favourite times of the day is 6:30 because I have dinner with my family at this time each night. So the first thing you need to do is make an analog clock and draw the time. So we can again use our pen tool, remembering to write our numbers on our clock and placing our hands on the clock. We can also use some other tools. We can use our text tool or our text box, and we can actually write the numbers in here. Okay, so we can make them bigger or smaller, and then we can go around the clock and make our numbers. So that might be a little bit of an easier way. You can move those around wherever you need it to go, and if you're not happy with it, you can just press delete. All right, so we want to make an analog clock and draw the time. Number 2, show the same time on the digital clock. So we're remembering that we want it to be at the same time for dinner at 6:30. So we're going to write the time onto our clock. All right, number 3, use a sticky note to write the time in words. So I'm going to show you, we can get our, oops, wrong tool, Mrs. Green, our sticky note tool, and we can write the time in words. So if we were writing 6:30, this is in numbers, but if we were writing it, we can type it on and press save and then place Okay, so now let's move to page 4. Draw the time on the analog clock that is your favourite time of the day. So you were just able to see my favourite time of the day. Now it's going to be your favourite time of the day. So use the tools on the side to draw the hands on the clock at your favourite time. Then number 2, draw the same time on the digital clock. So you can draw, or you can also use the typing tool. That's no problem as well. Number 3, what is your favourite time of the day? So you need to explain what your favourite time of the day. I told you that 6:30 is my favourite time of the day because that's the time that we have dinner with my family. But you might have a different time of the day that's your favourite time of the day, and I'd love you to show me the reason why, or tell me the reason why. And then number 4, draw a picture to match your favourite time of the day. So we can use our drawing tools to complete that task. Okay. And then what time is it? So have a look at the analog clock and use a sticky note to write the time in as many ways as you can. So again, we get our sticky note. We can change our colour if we want. Totally up to you. And we're going to write all the different ways that we can tell the time that's on the analog clock. All right. And that's all the time activities for this week. That we just wanted to check how you're going with those. And then we're going to do some other number activities for you. So let's have a look at those. So we move to page 6 and we've got 6-pin bowling challenge. Which pins do you need to knock down to score 7 points, 5 points, or 3 points? So you can write the answers to these over here in this column or on the page, wherever you think would be good, just to show your understanding of how we can make those combinations of numbers, or what numbers, pins would make those combinations. So then the second part is, what scores do you get if you knock down the following pins? 1, 4, and 6. And 3, 6, and 5. So write all the different ways that we can solve those problems, and then you can move to the final activity for today's maths lesson. Okay, this one is Snakes and Ladders Challenge. Your counter is on the number 9. You roll a 6-sided dice, and after 2 moves, you land on the number 18. Find all the different combinations you could roll. So have a think. These are just a little bit of problem solving and challenges for you to do and to complete, and write your answers there. So just a fun way to finish off our maths today. I hope that you found this good, and I hope that you enjoy using the Jamboard, and I look forward to seeing all of your work. Bye.